There were many reasons for me not to make this video tonight. I guess number one is that it's nearly 10 o'clock, and if I want to keep my 5:30 a.m. wake up streak going, this is not ideal. But I missed yesterday's upload. That could be a video for a future day. But I told myself that I was going to stick to this 30-day kind of daily upload challenge, and I want to do that. So I don't really have too much to share today, aside from something that I guess is relevant to why I'm even uploading this, right? Because I think there's a lot to be said about just consistency. And I think that's something that's so not overlooked, but just kind of getting increasingly rare. Because like earlier, I think it came up on Instagram, but it was the views. I saw the views of a Harvard lecture for like quantum mathematics or something, which is just available for free on YouTube, which is kind of cool. But the first lecture had like 20 million views or something, and then the second lecture had like 100,000. And it just shows you how many people like quit after the first sign of things getting difficult, and nobody just sticks with anything. And to be honest, today there were like lots of things that did not necessarily go to plan. Like, yesterday I didn't take my keys with me when I went back to London, which is just a right faff. And then my train was massively delayed, and I had like a difficult conversation, not a difficult conversation, but a convo that, made me think a lot today about the future of the business and the direction I'm heading. And like I got back and I still had to, do some work for James. And that's what I just got finished up doing now. And my dogs are getting older. I don't know. There's just a lot going off in my head right now. And it feels quite nice to get it off my chest, I suppose, to the camera. It's not bad stuff, but like, in many ways, like you could just take all of that and think, oh, there's no point or whatever of like continuing this silly habit of uploading YouTube videos. But I think it's important to prove to myself, like, I told myself I was going to keep the 30-day upload streak going, and I will be I'll be keeping that going. But yeah, I suppose on like the business update sense, everything's going good, I suppose. I can get into that in a future video, but I just think like there's a lot to be said for the power of showing up consistently, and to build anything. I think a lot of people, this is definitely a topic for a future video, but a lot of people think it's quick. And I guess I kind of thought that before too. And by quick, I mean anything like, that people say, oh, you want to make X amount of dollars, I want by X age, or in 3 months or 6 months or even 12 months, and all like that. It's just so quick. Like right now in my head, I've got goals for where I want to take the business and where I want to take my life and the amount of money I want to make and stuff. But these are like 10-year goals. I mean, hopefully I'll achieve them before then, but, there's that whole thing of we overestimate how much we can do in like a year, but we vastly underestimate how much we can do in like a decade. And, I think little things like tonight where, I'm tinkering with client work and I'm recording this video even though I don't really want to, just proves to myself that I am the type of person who sticks with something. And I think that's the most important thing. Like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get to my income goal with the business. I can break that down into a future video, like the exact logistics. But I know that if I keep putting in these inputs and putting in the work, then that output will follow. It's like, I was actually having a chat about this earlier. Like, I feel like money and success and whatever, business success is just, it's like an output goal, right? Or it's a lagging indicator. So you have to put in a lot of work before you see any of that result. And that's why it kind of rewards the people who can delay gratification, who can work through things when they're not seeing any sort of immediate sign of success, so to speak. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm in a bad position by any means. Like, this is really cool, but like relative to where you want to be. And it's like, yeah, I guess the same is true. Like, I want a six pack too, but I know that's just going to take a little bit of time and effort, and yeah, it's not going to come easy. But that was the takeaway from this video, I suppose, for myself, the power of showing up. Yeah, that was a reminder for myself today.